Hopefully, I get a lot more action than I usually do at corner. I really want the ball to be thrown to me, so I could just have some film at corner. And at punt return, I plan on cribbing it. Like I gotta get me in the end zone. Like I gotta get in the end zone this week.
I told y'all, first one. Let's go!
They caught it back again.
Yeah, we have a few people hating on us about that one too. You know, I don't know. I really feel like we didn't even try to do that. Like it wasn't one of those things where we came into that game saying we're gonna drop 100 on these guys. We're gonna break the scoreboard. Like it was kind of one of those things that kind of fell into our hands. You know, like we ran 19 offensive plays, and defense just had turnovers just coming to us. And you know, when we get the ball, we're gonna try to turn it into some points. You feel me? So like in terms of interceptions, fumbles, things like that. So you know, 91 points it may look like we tried, but it was just one of those things. It just fell into our hands.
The most important thing on the field is definitely stakes, so this year is definitely all or nothing.
Watch over me.
Keep running, kid. Call for it. Sprint through the line.
Stay square until you find out where the fuck the guy's at. You don't see him. You keep going to that wash. No, they're bigger than you. We get a lot. Aaron's tall. I can see over Aaron behind. Can I see that? Then what the fuck? I keep going closer to him. I told you keep hopping forward. Stop hopping forward.
So the 91-point game, we got a couple people hating on the 91 points, mostly private schools and like wannabe programs and things like that. For the most part, everybody showed love, even though it wasn't like something we was trying to accomplish. It's hard when you look back at it and you know that like your offense went out there and only had a total of 19 snaps, and pretty much every drive was one play touchdown drives. 10 seconds. So no time was eclipsing. They weren't able to tackle at all. So it was literally nothing we could do at that point. If we ran the ball, we were going to get 60 yards a run. If we threw the ball, we were going to end up in the end zone, whether it was a screen, a 5-yard out, or a vertical route. And then in the second half, for some reason, they still decided to throw the ball and run plays where they were botching snaps on the 10-yard line, throwing the ball down the field for picks that we clearly were going to turn into touchdowns. A lot of people, you see that and you assume that, okay, somebody just ran a score, but I mean, it was further from the truth. And if you actually watch the film, you would know that. So, you know, that's kind of what that is. It's no big deal. It wasn't something we were trying to accomplish. I mean, the next day, I mean, it wasn't like we was gloating about it. Like, you know, it is what it is.
You know, we about to have a good week. Play Flanagan. The shitbirds. They haven't been good since Devin Bush, man. But we gonna see him on the back end. For sure.
Yeah, we have Flanagan this week. It definitely shouldn't be a 91-point game, but you know we should come out with a W. Preparing for them, it wasn't really too much. You know, still basic stuff. So it should be nothing new. We should just be doing our jobs and you know, coming out with the W.
Good job, Jojo. We're not the committee.
Motion. Go.
That's solid, y'all boy. That's solid, and he do a jack or let her go across.
I definitely take pride in being in a leadership position. Most of the times I do lead by actions, and my coach do want me to step up and lead by being more vocal. So that's one thing I am going to help my team in doing and reaching the next level. Flanagan, I feel like this is another week we have to execute our jobs for any upcoming weeks we have for, we have Miramar on the back end of the schedule. So we're preparing and making muscle memory for doing our job so that we can execute against another team's offense going further into the season.
Actually read, right? More likely he's giving the ball over. All right, understood? If this is the field, we want to bump out, all right, in this empty stuff. If it's stacked, we want to bump out in that empty stuff. We don't got to always be tight in that situation, all right? Understood? Don't matter anyway because we have contained anyway, all right? Understood? Any questions there? Should be 32. And we get motion, it's a flip. We get motion, it's goal. We understand? All right? It's the same shit that's going to happen at work for the dudes that work better at their job. All right? You work hard, you get better at your shit. Eventually, you want you're supposed to be. Some people can work hard and still never get there. All right? It's not meant for you. Don't get mad at the people or they didn't fuck nigga, this nigga there because he the one that got to give you the message, my guy. Some of y'all football players, some of y'all just play football. It's okay. Some people got to work at McDonald's. Some people got to run Fortune 500 companies. It's life, bro. All right? The problem is now in these days you see all this is because they keep allowing these McDonald's workers to run Fortune 500 companies. That's why everything going to oh, you got to be nice to people. Bro, that shit don't live here, my guy. This ain't Little League no more. We understand. I'm babbling on about it because it's been annoying. I've talked about this shit for weeks.
Strong C on me. 1, 2, 3, strong C.
You guys have heard me say that no matter who we're playing, right? You guys have heard me in the games, air quotes, biggest games of the year against private schools, against our crosstown rival, go out and have fun. Because you're kids and you're playing a sport. Like I tell you, we go play in the parking lot, right? I mean, we love this game. Go out and play it, but fly around and execute. That's the point that I don't want to miss. Yeah, we fired on all cylinders last week offensively. I don't care who was out there. We were firing on all cylinders. We were executing our offense. I want to go fast. I want to score touchdowns in the air. I want to establish the ground game. Okay? I want to rip. Okay? Whether the starters are out or the twos are out there for 4 quarters of football. Okay? That's what I want to do. Okay? I want to fly around and have fun. Okay? Again, it shouldn't matter who the opponent is, right? Because it's about us. It's about us going out and being great. Okay? Again, if you're playing in PE, you're happy when you score a touchdown. You got an 8A opponent in front of you. Go out, put on a damn show tonight. Okay? Give the fans for parent night and senior night what they want. Okay? Make yourself a highlight tape. Okay? But at the same time, execute buildings like we talked about. Okay? We use that fancy word crescendo. Some of you all still don't know. Look it up for the SAT. But we're building towards the state playoffs. It's better every week. That's the goal.
I'm here to tell you it was hard. Don't let them
Oh, you ran out on the neck?
Yeah.
That was serious. Hey, man. That was serious, yo. Growing up, man. Growing up, man. You about to cry, cuz? I'm about to cry. I'm about to say. I feel that, you feel me?
He hopes to play man. Like, I watched about 3 of these happen, you feel me? And it's finally my turn. Like, this is crazy.
Number 13,
my
Nick
last,
Watson.
My last home game.
Tight end. He's escorted by his mom and dad,
and
2 little brothers and little sister.
I don't know what time it is, man. Showtime.
Nice little shout out today. Bookies, turnovers, just ball out. Yes, I am.
Sound off! Let's go! Balls out! Hey yeah! 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 Ball time! Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Let's go! I-L-D-C-A-D-A. Rock! 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 Oh! Let's go! Go!
The team now. Let no harm or danger come near them, God. Lord God, cover their minds, their body, God. I want to thank you for you, Lord God, moving, Lord God, in all of your ways, powerful, God. I want to thank you for you making every cricket path straight and making every high plane low, God. I want to thank you for you, Lord God, coming in as a rushing wind, covering us under your blood, God. I want to thank you for you, Lord God, making every wrong thing right. Anything that's not like you in us, Lord God. I ask, Lord, that you send it back to the pit of hell from once it came. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Let's go. Let's ride, y'all, boy. Pedal, break. Hey, Reed. Pedal, break.
Number arrow. DBU on me. DBU on 3. 1, 2, 3.
DBU. Go right. Right.
Yeah. They finna have a long night, man. They finna have a long night, my boy. Excuse me.
Set, go. Gentlemen, there's only one way to play this game, and that's to kick ass. And if you didn't come here to do it tonight, take it up in the stands, because we play football a certain kind of way here at Davie. We play clean and mean, low and hard, 4 quarters of Wildcat football. Fresh horses for the men tonight, we ride! Get a breakdown, let's go.
Let's go. Hey, family on D, family on me. 1, 2, 3.
Family! Everybody's in the end zone, captain's out, let's go.
Simple as that. Play hard, play to the whistle. Once you hear them whistles, that means stop. You shouldn't have no problems after that. 99, you can visit a team, Flanagan, you'll be making a choice of corner. That's a heads, that's a tail. Number 2, that's a heads, that's a tail. Make the choice before I flip the corner. What do you say, number 2? It's a heads. You have one to touch, and then what you like to do. Like that one, refer the option to the second half. White, you want the ball. No, you defer this option to the second half. You want the football, right? Yeah. Which way we kicking number 2? All right, put your back right here. Number 2. 99, you're gonna put your back on that line right there. Defer. Receive. Let's have fun. Good game, boy.
Get across. Let's go.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, stop fucking backpedaling, bro.
We go out in the second half, we fight like we're down by 2, we stay smart. The head official just told me he knows they're doing some cheap shit, but he said he talked to you guys about being smart because you got a lot to play for, just like we have, and he said he's not going to hesitate to throw somebody out of the game. Okay? So he said, let it be them. He goes, but you got to walk away. So you got to be smart. You got to be smarter. Yes, Coach?
Yes, Coach.
All right, play Wildcat football in the second half. Go find your coaches.
We got to keep playing football for another half. Y'all doing some great stuff, right? Little things we talked about, right? That we got to tighten up on game by game basis. All right, understand the purpose, right? And I'm proud because we fixed it, right? All right, we started playing better. There's nothing there. All right, so keep doing a fucking great job. We got a couple talking issues just like how Rack just talked about. It is what it is at this point. Let's move forward and learn from it, okay? The second half, we're going to go to the forefront. Do we understand? All right, so Jarvis, Knight, we're going to get our forefront in, and then we're going to start going from there. Everybody understand? All right, if y'all want that goose egg, y'all going to have to prove it. All right, we're going to go on a whole nother defense in the second half, and I'm going to make it work. All right, everybody understand? All right, then we'll switch it up from there. All right, but the first job definitely going in the second half, we're going to start off with something all different. All right, we got it? Anybody got any questions? Anybody surprised about when they do their job, what the outcome is? All right, this is how we go. I would say see y'all coaches, but they're not here. He's like that sometimes. Break it down.
Hey, them boys took me out today. They can't say we kept our starters in, man.
Die for the ball. You don't want it. Football. You're not a football guy.
First of all, gentlemen, winning is much better than losing. And second of all, how about the Hey, seniors, good job tonight on your senior night. Gentlemen, we always talk about this. There's some things obviously we can fix, but we played good football tonight. Great job, Black Shirts, getting a shutout. Those things are special. I know it seems like it's easy to you, but it is hard to hold anyone to zero in football. You guys are on a roll now. I think it's 16 quarters and no points. Phenomenal job. We're going to get in film at 9:30 tomorrow and get after it. And we're going to Wings of West, and we got the back room. I love you guys.
And the other team, Lord God, from our head to our toe, God, I want to thank you for you, Lord God, making every picket path straight and making every hop clean, Lord. God, I want to thank you for moving, Lord God, within us, God. I want to thank you for moving, Lord God, through us, God. I want to thank you for you covering our families, God, and our dwelling places. God, I ask, Lord God, that you cover our minds, Lord God, giving us wisdom upon wisdom, God, overflowing us until we can't take any more. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
What?
Donuts on three?
Twos on three.
What? No.
At the starting of the week, at some
but the most important thing on the field is definitely
speak.
state, so this
It's
year is
only
definitely all or nothing.
Monday.
Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me.
If you ain't excited to be out here, you don't want to be great, man. Let's go.
Start to frown. It's sword and gun day.